It's a 2008 Chevy Uplander. It's got 223 miles on here. After replacing the alternator, the car now needs to have the check engine lights resolved because the car needs to be inspected. This is a commercial vehicle here used on a regular basis. If I recall, it was a fuel tank pressure issue. Just gonna put base. So throw something in there. It doesn't matter because I'm not going in there. This has a fuel tank pressure sensor issue and a oil control or oil sending unit problem. We'll find out. Chevy's normally pretty rapid. Current history. Alright, fuel tank pressure sensor. And we got the oil pressure sensor, high voltage. So we're going to tackle this oil pressure sensor first. And because I think this is going to be wiring related. Because I remember I put a fuel pump in here and that sub harness that connect to the main and the body didn't look so well, so I'm pretty confident that's going to be wiring. But this one right here, so we're going to tackle P0523. Let's go back out. Let's go into live data. Let's see what that shows. So let's see if we can find engine oil pressure. So level switch, engine oil pressure. Here we go. Let's isolate that. So with the car off, we're reading 129.95 psi. That sounds about right. If we were in an alternate universe. So what has to happen? This needs to be 0. I'm not sure what this maxes out. Okay, I guess this range probably, and I'm just assuming this is not the factory scan tool. So 152, I'm gonna assume that's where it maxed out at. Let's start it up, see if it changes. The answer is no. So my first thing I want to do to eliminate any type of wiring possibility, disconnect the sensor. If I disconnect the sensor, the numbers change, then simply I'm just going to replace the sensor. So I'm not going to make it that complicated. No cheap, especially no cheaper than what the sensor is. I mean, it is a little, I would say it's a little more lengthy in relation to a lot of other vehicles of how to access this. I think I got to pull the starter out to get a little bit more clearance, which is not a big deal also. But I'm gonna simply disconnect it first and see if the numbers change. If the numbers don't change, then I'll assume, hey, maybe the wiring is getting grounded out, and this is what's causing that consistently high value here of 129 psi. So if it changes, odds are going to be more in my favor as far as the sensor being bad. Therefore, just change the sensor. Alright, so follow this right here is our oil pressure sensor harness. I'm just going to simply make my way up there and disconnect it. See what our numbers are. Alright, our numbers drop to 0. Just see that. So our value dropped to 0. So we just simply need to replace this switch here. Alright, first I'm gonna take the starter out. I got the battery disconnected, so I don't have a light show. Starter probably been replaced before. It's supposed to be a cover. Let's see, move that over, and we have clear access to the switch here. Let's see if I get this light over here. Just clearly see the switch now. Bring this over some more. This is like right over that little hump right there, which is the oil filter housing. I'm gonna find a socket to go over there and get that out. I think I'm gonna have to change this oil in here too, because I don't think they had their oil changing like 30,000 miles. They just drive this van and they're gone. Hold on. Got a 1 1/16 on here. Let's see if I can make this work. There we go. Now I hope I don't get an oil bath. I'm taking a risk not having a pan down here. I broke the sensor. I'm hoping all that oil died. Shit. Ah, fuck. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. I got a pan now. That was probably it. Nope. Here's the sensor. I don't know if I broke it or if it was already broke, but we're getting another one. All right, I'm gonna get everything. Got my got a new sensor here. I'm gonna screw this new oil filter on while I have this pan down here, because I am changing the oil. I do have a standard where's it at? It's a standard product here from O'Reilly's. So we're gonna get that put back in there. Got a new seal on it. A 1 1/16 socket. Cool, we're good. Plug the connector in. Clean that connector off. It like the sensor was leaking from there. Alright, let's get the starter back in there. Hit it with some brake cleaner. Alright, I'm gonna get this oil change and we'll check the PIDs shortly. Alright, got the pressure sensor in there, oil's changed, and we're gonna go to the body control module, live data. Here. So now it should be 0 psi if my preliminary investigation is correct. So let's see here. Oh hell yeah, cool. Well, it's not perfect, and I don't expect the sensor to be completely accurate. I do remember, so this is closest to 0 as possible, so it's good. So I'm gonna start up, and we'll take a look at the oil pressure as it rises. Oh. All right. Oh, look at that. All right, that's working like normal. Cool. This is gonna be a fix. We're gonna address the next PO code, which is that Evap Sensor. But before I do, let's make sure that the car is satisfied with the repair. So we should only have one code now. What the heck? Did I do that on purpose or by mistake? Oh, that's right, because I would have live data. Okay, cool. So we should only have the Evap code or the pressure sensor come back up. Awesome. So the other issue's fixed, and we're going to work on tackling this P0452 code. So, all right, it's on to the next video. I'll tell you what, this world is full of infinite possibilities. Anything could like totally happen. Hit that subscribe button, stay informed, had that reinsurance on my work, and look out for this next video because I want to address this right after this video.